Well, good morning to you and welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's me, Christof Schoeman, and I bet you missed me. I missed you too. I haven't been publishing in the last week and a half, and I'm sorry for that, but I have tried my absolute best to bring you some good quality lion sightings. But last week I've been in from Sunday till the Friday, and it was unfilmable sightings. It was sightings where visual was lost quickly, or it was very distant visuals. But needless to say, there was a lot of updates that came through. So let's start off with sightings of the Vurhami lionesses with their cubs. There has been reports of lionesses and their cubs at the Crocodile River, sort of opposite Nguenya Lodge, and it looks like there was multiple cubs seen with one or two lionesses. So it's literally almost on the boundary between the Vurhami and the Pool's Pride lionesses, so it could be either or. Then the two new males, probably Eastern Gomondwane males from the Shishangeni concession, and now we're including the male with the cataract in his right eye, or the injured old right eye as well. But it looks like they've been setting up shop in this area for the last week or two. And yesterday they were seen marking territory on the tar road not too far from the S28 as well. Unfortunately, from Blondie and Split Nose, there has been zero updates of those two old males in the last 2 weeks. They haven't been seen for almost 4 weeks now, so it's a little bit concerning. But there's a lot of vehicles driving about, as you know, and you never know, maybe someone gets lucky and can give us an update on those boys. With regards to the Vurhami subadults, I think these new males, the incursion of them, is causing a bit of a disarray in the area with regards to the local prides, and the subadults have been seen in fragments, meaning either in ones or twos, but not the entire pride together like 2 weeks ago. So new males in the area might be causing some problems for them. Another update was of a good chance that it might be Zaza far west, close to the S26, S25. I'll pop the picture up for you there. It does look like the same whisker patterns as Zaza. There was a little bit of brush in the way, but thank you Haley Mayberg for sharing these photos, and hopefully we get to see Zaza or his older brother. I think you guys called him Zano or Zozo, but it might be him as well in the picture. Nevertheless, I will keep you posted on the happenings and the dynamics of the lions of Croc Bridge and the area, the surrounding area. But I want you to just join me on this game drive and see what else we can find on the rest of the loop, and just enjoy the bushveld. All right, we are still on the S130, taking it nice and easy. This Makaslola area is very good for leopards. It's very dense around me as well. Quite a couple of decent acacia belts running through here, Terminalia or your low-veld cluster leaf as well, and their commonality is they like the alkalinic clay soil, so there must be a lot of that, and good grazing potential as well. Although for a wildebeest in these kind of dense area that's looking for that sweet grass, they must be very careful, because the big cats can use all this concealment to get nice up close. So good grass to eat, but it comes at a price. Well, it's approaching 5 minutes to 7 o'clock now, and it's just a lovely morning out and about. No updates has come through from the others yet, and you have to also consider that you run out of cell phone signal when you're in this Makaslola area. I think I've got no bars left, so I won't be able to receive updates for the next half an hour to an hour. Only there when you sort of reach Mac Pools on the S28. Okay, let's see what else we can find, but enjoy this bushveld experience around me, and I hope that the outside cameras justifies your visual from where you are sitting in the comfort of your home. did see some other Kruger National Park news now during the last week that the Kruger is planning a major overhaul of its rest camps. So all of the camps where you can come and stay at as a tourist or South African, they're planning a total revamp of the entire park's campsite. So that's something to look forward to, especially if you're looking to travel to South Africa or as a South African to visit our beloved park. And on that note as well, if you are ever keen on a once-in-a-lifetime safari and you didn't know where to start, you're looking for someone to give you guidance and help you book the transfers and all those nitty-gritty stuff to make your travels nice and easy and economic and effective, please get in touch with us. I'll drop a link to our website in the description. I just love this old leadwood tree on the S130 Makahlolo area. It's right opposite a nice open dry pan. I always get so nostalgic when I see these old leadwood trees. Some of them has been carbon dated well over 1,000 years old in the Kruger National Park. I think this one in particular is in the Sabi Sands, but this is a very old tree. Reverse back a little bit so you can see him again. Now this tree, man, it could be at least 500, 600 years old, who knows, but can you imagine what this tree must have seen in its entire life? And it's still producing leaves, still alive. Old leadwood tree. Okay, we have reached the S137, so we shall turn right over here. I've found the Hyde Pride or the S82 Pride or individuals of that group of lions multiple times on this piece. They're close to Duke, and it's a little bit of a barren stretch after the field burns or the controlled burning in this area. But I think there's a lot of regrowth of the grass that obviously took place. But it lures a lot of grazing animals, wildebeest, zebra, warthogs, and the mixed feeders impala that you'll see as well. But typically nice sightings of zebra and wildebeest on this particular stretch. So I'm hoping to get a nice close-up visual of something like that, or even better, we find the Hyde Pride themselves. Stick with me. Well, my friends, I'm not going to leave you empty-handed this morning. I've got at least some zebra that might cross the road up ahead of us. I'm going to stop right here on the S137, not far from Duke, just west of Duke. Let's hope these barcodes of the bushveld comes walking straight towards us. Let's see. A third one from the front has got some severe wounding on the lower abdomen there. Must be a survived attack from the big cats. Also trailed by a group of wildebeest at the back. Just always lovely listening to the crackling sounds of the hoofs when they cross these rocky roads. Well, that was that. All right, let's continue. All right, I'm ready to complete the loop here at Duke Waterhole. It's exceptionally dry, of course, here, so there's no water availability. Some wildebeest and zebra together here again. A warthog in the mix as well. You might not see them from the GoPros. And someone enjoying their breakfast and the tranquility. How's it? Alright, here's the dry water hole. Months ago I did show you this water hole and it was full to the brim, but there's nothing at the moment. You get to see the Duke waterhole. Who is Duke? Duke was a ranger in this area a very long time ago. I'll give you a bit more info on that on the next visit here. Alright, so from here back to the S137, and then we're going to drive towards the S28, and I promise you, if we find lions before the end of this morning, I will show you my happy dance, and it will look something like that. Alright, I'll see you soon. Okay, we've just passed the Shlanganzwani turnoff on the S28, and it's still very quiet. It's approaching 8 o'clock. It's 5 minutes to 8 now, and we are getting close to Macpools on the S28, and this is also the area where the cheetah sightings has been fairly prevalent over the last couple of weeks. I think you do remember sightings of the three brothers, or the three musketeers. Now this is within their domain or their territory, so they love the space, nice and open around us, as you can see. You never know, maybe this morning ends off on a very speedy note and we find some cheetahs. Still on the S28, but I've stopped here right next to a decent sized elephant bull, and because he's so close to the road, he might even cross here close to us. So let's see if we can spend a bit of time and get a nice close-up visual of this chap. Alright, before you go, there is some lions here at Gesantombi Waterhole. Collared lioness from the Vurhami pride passing by. And they're hunting these plains games, or at least watching the plains game in the open area. So last lady for a walk by from the Vurhami pride, and they're heading straight towards the Vurhami river. The stroke of luck, I actually closed down my video and then I stumbled across this sighting. Counting 3 this far. Looks like they might be finding shade just on the southern side of Gesantombi. It is late in the morning. It's approaching 9 o'clock and it's warming up. It just shows you again how opportunistic they can be. Alright, looks like we've lost complete visual, but last glimpse was right there. She's standing right there, just on the opposite side of that fallen tree. Alright, so there is the collared lioness still up and about. That behavior and posture, they must be very close to something. Alright, so it seems like our timing was perfect just to see the lions falling asleep. I do hope that they have some success during the day, and maybe catch up with him tomorrow. But until then, I will see you in the very next episode of Kruger Unlocked. Thanks for sticking around watching this one, and I'll see you next time. Cheers for now.